And it's thinking about it.
Has it been hit?
And we go.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So we left ourselves off at a little bit of a predicament, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's drag you guys to the right path. I think this is the important area. Let's stop that and play some of this. All right, so I think where we left it off is we just had. It was just. I'll start again. We just had Milk Thistle cast a spell and basically pin this creature with its shadows to the ground as from the light from the torches around it was casting a shadow. And that's where we left off our nerve-wracking moment as two members of your team are currently inside this wonderful, wonderful creature, which I think only one of you actually knows what it is.
I'd say wonderful is a strong term.
It's a beautiful creature. I mean, who wouldn't love a face like that?
I suppose that's true.
I'm thinking of I am a millipede, I am amazed.
It looks like he has the face of the main dragon from Dragon's Dogma.
I can see that, yeah.
He has a face for radio, and a voice for newspapers.
I was gonna say Wasteland Radio.
So, with this, we're gonna jump back in. So I believe, Milk, you cast your spell, but you haven't moved. Do you wish to use your move action for anything?
Well, Milk, do you mind if I add a few theatrics?
You can add your theatrics. I don't mind.
All right, so Milk Thistle goes to cast a spell, and he's speaking the words in Infernal, but it originally failed. And then he digs down deep inside from his very soul, and purple flames erupt around him as he burns a hero point, and he shouts out the spell again, almost pulling the ether out of nowhere from above the creature, and then the spell takes hold of it. And with a move action, he gets... Do Cloven move 30 feet or 40 feet?
That was not a question I was prepared for. I want to say 40, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
What type of armor are you wearing?
He's wearing no armor.
No armor.
So I know he's stuck. I'm going to stay just outside of its reach. And possibly charge next round. So he's going to move 20 feet to there. And that's his turn.
Fair enough. And for your reference, Cloven can move. Can move 40 feet.
40 feet. Perfect.
Okay. So, Alexandrite. I mean, where you are, it's dark, it smells horrible, it's difficult to breathe, and there's somebody in here with you as well. I mean, it's an unpleasant experience all round.
Yes.
You get to have your whole action, and then if you're still inside this creature, I'm going to make you suffer a little bit.
All right. Well, since Alexandroid's kind of the martyr that he is, he is going to touch the little creature inside the belly with him and lay on hooves.
Oh, God.
You get 9 HP.
All right, let me see.
And then I'm going to touch myself.
Yeah.
Giggity.
I gain 8 HP.
He's such a giver. He touches others better than he touches himself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that's why you don't hear lightning complaining at all.
Burn, use my larger body now to get out of here.
So you have a move action left. Is it what you wish to do with your move action?
Could I use my move action to help Burn in, like, give him support? Like, what's the term? That's just
To sort of support and stuff like normally to a standard action up. I'm afraid. Let me just double check on Swallow Whole if there's anything additional.
yeah. I'm not sure what type of action it is to get out of Buddy.
You have
When
to
did
you have to use a one-handed weapon or a natural weapon to cut your way out.
Yeah.
You can also do an escape artistry to try to get out that way.
Let's have a look. Grappled. Sort of creature can try and cut its way free. It has to be a light weapon, or you can try and escape the grapple, just like you would if it was a grapple, as if you were grappled.
Oh, okay. So then, could I do a CMB check to try to get it?
That's
I
a standard
believe.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think that's going to be it for my turn.
All right. So then you enjoy some wonderful Bernie stomach acid,
Mm-hmm.
which is this much. Not much. As you wiggle and wiggle around inside of the creature.
It's a good thing I healed myself.
You're about not too far off where you just were. Then it's Whisper. Has Whisper shown up?
No.
No.
No,
Was him
I cannot
around?
see that. I don't normally like doing this, but you are in the middle of a difficult combat, which was designed for the entire party. So I will have a quick look at their sheet and see if I can work something out.
He could cast the same thing he casted last turn. Oppressive Boredom.
I think he casted Heroism last time.
The bottom one. I think he cast last time. You feel your target boredom. Lose all interest in its current task, and something will say, in order to perform its next action. It fails, it takes no action that round, from lasting duration expired. Can't move away anyway at the moment. You either want to do something that helps them, or kills it faster. What else you got? That one you have to touch it. You probably don't want to do that. Hideous Laughter. That would potentially stop it from attacking anybody else. But that does rely on the creature understanding you and everything else like that. And the Whisper does not know about it. Ear-piercing Scream is the best option.
I was gonna say if he can see it. I don't think he's rolled a knowledge yet. You could learn about it.
You have a look. Fireball. I don't think he's got Fireball. I think that's your wizard who has it.
Oh.
Fire! Fire!
Let's have a quick look.
All right, and I'll be right back real quick.
All right.
Yeah, no worries. Here we go. Initiatives. No, okay, so that's Night Shine's Knowledge Arcana. Oh, Perception. Climbing. Alexandrate's rolled Knowledge Arcana. No, Whisper has not. Alright, so, Skills. They have Knowledge Arcana, they do. He knows a lot about this creature.
Nice.
Alright. So then. So his ear piercing scream do damage. Let me just check this one. That is a will. Yeah, that's a will save, and it's only got a +2 to its will currently. So it's going to be better than the fortitude check you'll have to do. And range is 40. All right. Just
Perfect.
First of all, just double check to make sure he hasn't got any weird equipment that might suit this situation better. No. Okay. He's going to cast this spell. He will tell his joke in common.
Was one of his questions, what languages does this creature speak?
One of his questions would have been, would this spell have basically an impact on it, which is hideous, or would it potentially work? And yes, it would, but it's not rolling. Why'd you roll in?
Roll 20 is probably being leggy.
There we go. It probably come up twice. Right, that's my information. So it's a low DC, but it has. You guys have hit its will saves pretty hard. Now, the only downside is it does get a bonus because it's a different type, so it might not work. But if it does, that basically renders it rolling around on the floor laughing weirdly.
Ruffle
And that means you guys can basically get close to it without it attacking you.
Yeah, I think that would actually be better for us trying to escape also.
I'll have to check, but we'll see. Right, let's go for it. It saves.
Ah!
So.
Oh no!
No.
Good.
No, that's what you wanted. That was its will save.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
So, this creature somehow finds whatever joke Whisper come up with and told it absolutely hilarious. It basically collapses to the floor and laughs. It's a very deep, throaty laugh, but it's got a sort of laugh. Short clutches laughing, and the subject can take no actions while laughing, but it's not considered helpless. The spell ends normally. Turn me attempt the same throw as for an act not see the fellow. If not, creature continues to laugh for the duration. So it gets one more save. So it just collapses to the floor and laughs hysterically, which I didn't think that was going to work, but it's surprising enough it did.
Good.
All right, Nightshine.
I'm going to here, and I'm gonna cast spontaneous immolation. For the best. Actually, no, fireball. Fireball, yes.
A fireball right there. Okay. Air effect. That much damage.
We get full cover, right?
You guys are inside of it. You don't have to worry.
And I am inside the mouth.
Wow, we have PPK here.
Nightshine, you know I'm resistant to fire.
No.
That's what.
If the other one is already burned.
Yeah.
I just need to double check prone to see if it's Dex. I can't remember if it does.
I believe it does because you're on the ground.
Yeah, this is where my logic's going, but I get the sneaky suspicion it just gives you a flat negative to your AC. Here we go.
Okay, apparently, yeah, -4 to.
Minus 4 attacks.
But it is grapple then.
No, he no longer counts as grappling because you're inside of him.
Yeah.
You guys count as being grappled, but because you're grappling with his inside, he doesn't have to focus on that one.
Okay.
All right, so
But he is pinned, so.
yes, he is.
He's not suffering the pin condition. He's simply stuck to the ground. What he's suffering from is entanglement.
Okay.
Yeah, which does give some negatives. Minus 4 to Dex, so that'd be -2 to his reflex. So his reflex is now down to that number. So many things to remember.
All of the remembering things.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll have to check his intelligence and charisma stuff if that comes into question again. His save for his laying on the floor. So his rolling around laughing, he obviously manages to roll in such a way where it wasn't as effective as you hoped it would. But it still hits and scorches him.
Is it?
Anything else? 9. Burned.
Time to make this thing upchuck its lunch. I'm gonna attempt to climb up its tongue.
Okay, bear with me. I want to see what I have to do.
I think we
That's
either
it.
roll escape artistry or a CMB to try to
Yes.
get out.
CMB then, because my escape artistry is like a -3. So here it goes.
No.
No. Ah.
Could we get an eyeball of like how close that was?
It was almost like he basically wasn't anywhere near it.
All right.
All right,
He's
hold
basically
on. All right,
more
hold up.
flailing around more than anything.
All right. Well, I would like to re-roll that using my hero point.
All right, if I may make a suggestion.
Sure.
When you're inside of its belly, you don't have to deal with any of its natural armor. You would actually have a better chance of hitting it from the inside and cutting your way out than beating its grapple.
Well, do I have enough room in this thing to pull out my katana and start slicing away?
You need a light weapon, which a katana is not.
Yeah, well, I don't have a light weapon, so
Neither do I.
Daggers, folks. Gotta have daggers.
yeah, lesson learned. So,
I have
yeah.
a war razor.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna use this hero point to try and one last time try to unentangle myself. So.
Okay.
Oh, that was even worse.
Ah.
Son of a bitch!
I'm afraid there's no escape for you.
Acid damage. It's like, what the hell has resistance to acid damage?
I don't think it counts
Bloodlines.
as acid damage. No, it counts as bludgeoning damage, actually.
What? Oh, what is it like? Oh god. Ah.
Right. So you continue to enjoy your time inside of the creature. 20.
Ooh! Oh! Oh!
God, this is turning into a vorfic.
Are you still alive?
Barely.
Ooh.
Lightning.
Issues, many issues. Oh god. You know, I'm kind of scared to go near that thing in case it tries to eat me next.
It is currently rolling around the floor laughing, and it is also entangled, so it won't have any attacks of opportunity currently.
It's not helpless, is it?
It is not helpless.
But I think it's denied its dex.
Unless anything from Milkfish's spell states it's denied its dex, entanglement does not deny its dex.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright, you big ugly bastard. Stabby. Okay. I roll the 5.
Right. Well, I mean, just look at its AC because it's lost a hell of a lot because it's got a load of negatives. So it's on the floor, gives you minus that. Entanglement. Attack rolls. So it gives it a further -2. No, that would not be enough to hit, I'm afraid.
Stop wriggling around. Oh, you better not eat Alexandrite, you big ugly thing.
Alright, its turn. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do, like...
Nah. I'll be like, can you guys hear me in there?
Barely.
Yeah.
Get the...
There's you don't really hear any responses, I'm afraid. For those of you inside, there's a muffled noise. You can't make out what it is.
Fuck out of there. That'll be my turn.
So it's going to attempt to stop laughing. Let's see if it can control itself. 4. Hang on, 4 + 2 is 6. I think I gave it too much last time.
Fail.
Creatures, does it... On is pro. Does it still get the +4? Creature continues to laugh. Alright, let's see. As it continues to laugh, and it's going to be laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
And that is for another 3 rounds. No, another 4 rounds. Get it? Yeah, 4 rounds. So it's going to be laughing as it slowly dissolves your friend. Fun. Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle is going to cast Lesser Confusion. He's a DC 17 will save.
I will point out with lesser confusion, it's literally pretty much just laughing for the next 3 rounds. So lesser confusion is really not gonna let it change anything here. It's not doing or going anywhere.
That's true. Well, there is a 25% chance it could harm itself.
This is true. I just want to check to make sure that is what you do, because basically at the moment it can't attack you, and it's just rolling around on the floor laughing.
You know what? This thing needs damage, and while it's in this particular situation, Milk Thistle is going to charge, and he's going to spontaneously inflict wounds on the creature. So he's going to burn a level 3 spell to do 3d8. Is it plus his wisdom modifier or just a flat 3d8?
It'll be plus. It should be plus your wisdom modifier as well. But you do need to roll a touch attack, which it's probably going to be fairly easy.
All right, this will be at a +2 for charging.
Okay.
Does 15 meet its AC? Touch AC?
It will. I will double check. Yes. You have successfully hit the creature.
All right, then he is going to curse out an infernal, and he's going to do inflict wounds. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
And this is negative damage, if that matters to it. Negative energy.
Negative energy. That looks like it hurts severely. But it is still laughing as far as you can tell.
All right, Milk Thistle will stay right there. That's his turn.
All right. Alexandrite.
All right. I'm a little torn between trying to do damage to this thing from the inside or heal Vernon.
Unless you have a light weapon, you cannot cut your way free.
I have natural attacks, which I can't cut my way through, but I can still bruise this thing from the inside.
You can, but it does mean that you get the sense that your friend probably won't be able to take another round inside of it.
I don't think he'll take another round even if I heal him. That's the thing. Because I healed 9 and that thing did 20 last time, so
Yeah.
I could do.
You also have to save yourself.
I mean, I should be all right for a few rounds still.
Here's the thing, though. If he's very low, another hit kill him. But if you heal him, he could just go unconscious instead of dying.
That is true. So I will continue to just heal both of us, and say, just try to do damage to this thing if we can't get. I'm sure the others will try to kill this thing too.
Right.
All right. Here's one for Vernon. Yeah.
Ooh.
13.
Woohoo.
And here's one for me.
I'm afraid you don't crit heal, I'm afraid.
Yeah, sadly I don't. So I got a 5.
How many lay on hooves you got left?
Let's see. I believe these are the only times I've done it today. So
You've used 4 so far.
So I got 3 more left.
You got plenty.
You have a lot of lay on hand.
All right. Whisper.
So he is.
Sorry.
He is online now.
A gas mask.
Yeah.
I will do a single ping, see if that gets attention.
No, it's still offline on my end.
Yeah, I suppose I've just looked and said offline for me.
He replied to my DM.
Well. I will
That explains
move,
a lot.
I will move him anyway. bit closer. I don't think he has any weapons, so he can't just roll up and stab it. No, he could charge and attempt to stab it, but... Will that help with the question?
Probably not, because I don't think he's a combat character. Like,
No.
I think he's more focused on a spell.
It might. No, it has to go to closest point, so it has to charge to there.
Wasn't there like what was it? Scream?
All I can think about is ear-piercing scream. Unless he's got level 3. No. I'll go for ear-piercing scream because it seems the most sensible one. Right. Right. Was the damage rolled in this?
No, it doesn't seem.
3d6, and then it's halved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll a safe roll. Roll the damage, 3d6. 9. And then it has a fortitude save. No penalties to its fortitude. Ooh, rolled low, but still only half damage.
And still better than no damage, so.
Yeah.
4 damage. He screams into its head, and the creature stops moving and finishes laughing.
So that killed it.
Well, it's not laughing anymore. That's that's the people outside now.
Oh, it's unconscious.
I will
Is
move
this
him.
thing still conscious and standing up?
No, it's laying on its back, rolling around when it was laughing. So it's laying on the ground, sort of sprawled out at the moment.
Has it stopped moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Nightshine.
I'm going to move here and burning hands.
Okay. Where is it damaged, that one? So 14. Don't believe it gets any reflex save when it's unconscious, because there's no way it's rolling out of the way.
Nope.
Minus 14 is you burn it. Burn its body. All depends if anyone's ordered a crispy lizard. Alright. Burned. Now, not a lot changes for you because you're still inside of this creature.
Alright.
It may be unconscious, but it doesn't change. Inside still working as it should.
Is there a chance I could, like, start running out of this thing or crawling? Because I'm like, oh, this
Well,
is...
You still have to fight against the stomach's natural thing to keep you inside.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to get out of this thing using my CMB.
Actually, I'm gonna spend a hero point and try to assist with this.
Alright,
Take
so,
my action out of turn.
So because you spend it before he rolls, he gets a +8 to his fight roll.
Okay, that's cool.
A plus what?
Plus 8.
3? Alright, so...
+8.
Oh. Plus 8?
Somebody is
On the back.
getting a lot of back.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Alright, let's see. 17 plus 8. That is...
25.
Are you online?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let me check what it will be.
Need to
So
unplug
it's...
second.
I do believe with it being unconscious, it's helpless, so I don't believe it gets a CMD.
Well, yeah, it's not... Outside body isn't grappling, but its internal organs are still working as they should do. So,
I see.
but I'm going to give it some negatives because obviously it being unconscious. Just looking for what I was wanting.
Dustin, I don't have any background noises.
Well, I'm hearing the music through your side and echoes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, music from Roll20?
Yeah.
See, I'm not hearing the music on my end.
Whatever's happening, it's causing your microphone to light up on something.
Oh.
It does use Dex. Okay, so let's remove... So we'll remove its Dex completely.
Yeah, dexterity is 0, so it removes its dex modifier and then takes an additional -5.
Yeah. You barely are able to basically push yourself out. You now need to spend a move action to move out, which you can do. Where do you want to be regurgitated, basically? Or you basically crawl out of the creature's mouth? You have to be in one square around it.
Right here. Right between... Yeah.
There's a sudden moment as the head begins to move soon after Nightshine burns it. And there's a sudden worry of maybe it's coming back, maybe it's regaining consciousness. But suddenly comes spewing out of its mouth is your samurai, completely looking disheveled, mask completely obscured, covered in slime, and even smoking a little bit in the cool desert air.
Alexandra is still in there. We gotta get him out. And as he stands up, you guys notice it. A good chunk of the battle mask that burned wears is it has like this really jagged crack in it.
I was gonna say, it melted to your face.
And that's gonna be my turn for now.
All right. Lightning.
Oh god, I'm just gonna coup de grace. If I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you're allowed to coup de grace.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
then
a good
she
call.
will coup de grace.
Roll me your crit damage.
Hang on. Let me just set the crit range to 1 on my rapier.
You could hide stab to flank it.
There we go, and you also get your sneak attack damage.
This should make sure it's dead.
All right, so let's have all that together. Gives me a grand total of 22. You stab it through the head. It really doesn't have a turn. Milk Thistle.
We are still in combat. Did this thing make its fortitude save?
You do not know. You would need to roll a heal check to see if it is dead.
You know, Milk Thistle's just going to play it safe. He's going to burn another level 3 spell. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, he'll save that for later. He's going to burn another level 3 spell. And is this an auto hit since it's unconscious?
You can coup de grace with a spell.
Milk Thistle will do so then. He's going to coup de grace with inflict serious wounds.
Oh no, because you got to cast and then do it. You have to do it next round.
Right, so
Yeah.
if that's the case, I'll just do raw damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, it's better roll than last time. So he does 22 negative energy.
You just slam a load of negative energy into the body. Alexandrite.
All right.
You are feeling the sudden sort of like squishing and compressing, and all the stuff what was basically holding you in sort of very much relax from the creature.
All right. Well,
You still kind of have to crawl your way out. So it's not a auto success. You can still fail this.
all right. Well, I will at least attempt to get out of here.
It's definitely not easier to move around.
All right. Well, let's push.
Nice.
Cool. You didn't roll
Nice.
one and go the wrong way, so that's all.
Mm.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go the wrong way. You sort of throw a load more damage into it, and then again you start seeing its head moving quite violently, and then a rather large bulge appear as your paladin is comes out of its mouth, again covered in ichor, slime, and a little bit of like smoke rising off him as he breaks free of its mouth.
Milk Thistle will grab his hoof and help pull him out the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Rebirth from your mother's womb. How do you feel?
Your mother? Ugh. I must say, she has not done well for her age.
The second time's worse than the first, I guess. Alexandrite's going to take this thing's head and then throw it into the pit to like show that it's.
Are we going to cut off its head and keep it as a trophy now?
I was just gonna go like do an inspirational like this thing's dead to the people down.
We did it! We killed the monster!
Yay. Eh,
And you guys only got slightly brutally wounded. Mortally.
Sure. Let's go with that. And as he says that, you notice the jagged portion of Byrne's mask, his battle mask, just fall off and hit the ground with a thump. There's still like a lot left of the mask. It's just from the exposed section of his coat and his skin, you're able to see like this scar, like several scars actually, and it's just like they're all congested around his the lower half of his face.
Here, Byrne, let me help you.
No, these scars can't.
Well, not with those scars at least, but
Oh,
I can.
thank
I have
you.
a few.
Grab some burst healing for yourself and your samurai.
That would have been smart, but I've already used it.
Alex, did you see any loot inside?
No, if you want to go inside, be my guest.
Well, you're certainly living up to your name now.
And I'll boot myself one more time. It's always myself that I get the worst of.
Burns, you get 14 and 11 healing if you didn't notice.
All right.
Damn.
Milk Thistle pulls out his wand of infernal healing, and he's going to zap Burned and Alexandrite. Burned, as you're hit with this wand, purple flame seems to arc over from the wand directly into your body, and your blood feels as though it's boiling even as you regain your strength. And that's going to last for 60 seconds.
All right.
All right, so that's 2 charges.
You will regain 10 hit points
All right.
over that 60, over that minute.
During that time period, Milk Thistle is going to roll perception to see if anything else is on its way, because that would be a bad day if that happened.
Yeah.
Alright, you have a look around, worried that something else may be soon on the horizon, but you do not spot anything that looks like it's on its way. So, I believe you are safe for now.
All right. After 60 seconds, both of you get hit again with the wand. Once again, your blood boils.
All right, so that takes me up to 4.
Alexandra, how you looking?
Out of a total of 74,
So on a scale of 1 to 74, how do you feel?
62.
62. You're feeling pretty good, but you know what? Just to be safe, you get hit once more.
All right.
That is an experience I never want to have in my ever again.
Same here.
Milk Thistle yells out, "Guard!"
One of them will make an appearance.
We had only one guard, correct?
No, there were 2.
2? Okay, I thought Burned was the other guard.
No, Burn was an extra.
Yeah. An expert who, mind you, prior to this had never faced off against giant monsters.
Now you're an expert. The guard sort of sheepishly comes up and goes, "It looks like you got it."
And where were you? Where was the other?
We're keeping
The civilian safe, right?
civilians safe and quiet, so not to attract any further attention. In
Good
case
job.
you didn't succeed.
Good job. Their safety is kind of the priority.
Indeed.
You don't have the minor operation go south, even if you guys get eaten.
Exactly. So it all worked out, right, Milk?
No, it certainly did not.
Oh God, please just.
We will not always be here. You are required to protect yourselves. And you didn't even make a measure to shoot bows and arrows at this thing. What equipment do you have?
I'm going to bed. You want to yell at these people? Go ahead.
They are equipped with studded leather. They do have short swords, and they have slings.
So,
that's what he is armed with.
You are ill-equipped for the dangers we're expected to face here. Know that if you were directly under my charge, you would be paying penance. But for now, you will assist me.
Ugh, I'm heading to bed.
Milk Thistle is going to spend the next, we'll say, 2 hours, and he's going to take his dagger and he is going to section off this beast and harvest its scales and harvest its meat.
It is, despite the map being nice and bright, it is about an hour after midnight.
Perhaps.
So you'll have a hard time necessarily doing all of that at night. Plus, your watch will be up soon.
Perhaps we should wait till daytime to do that, Mel.
No, the meat will spoil by then.
How's it? What?
Who's eating the meat?
We're not eating it, are we?
Do we have any predators with us? Any griffins?
No.
Any leather wings? Anything?
No, I gave my dog to a loving family.
I think for once I don't have a party full of predators.
Interesting. Are the scales strong enough to be used for armor?
Let me have a quick look at its info. Its scales are strong, but it will probably require somebody of very particular skill to potentially work with scales from this creature.
All right, but we've determined it can be used for armor. What about the claws? Can they be shaped into daggers?
I mean, the claws are sharp on it. Shaped into daggers, again, you'll probably have to find somebody who's specialized in crafting bone weaponry for.
All right. In that case, Milk Thistle is going to take the time necessary to start harvesting the raw materials from this creature. Ooh, that's not a very good roll.
Ooh.
But I still think it's a usable roll.
The fact it's dark is probably what is hindering you most at this point. Plus, again, your watch will be coming to the end, so you do have to work through longer through your own particular watch to attempt to harvest as much as you can. But you can definitely get a good patch of some scales which aren't burnt to a crisp or damaged by other weaponry. You're only able to get a few claws, nothing substantial.
All right. So how many scales did I harvest?
You've got enough to sort of drape over you type of thing.
Well, I mean like a number, because I'll probably won't use these myself for crafting, but I probably could sell them to somebody who could. That's the goal.
All right, well, the sort of thing I'm thinking of, I would say one to indicate that you probably could use it to make one item. Probably.
So there was only one usable scale?
I mean, you got lots of scales, but you're only going to have one usable section.
I'm confused then.
Basically,
So how many...
you've got off enough section to basically potentially for somebody to make a suit of armor.
Okay. What size armor and what quality?
That would depend on the skills of the crafter. So wouldn't be something you'd be able to answer here.
Okay. How many claws did I harvest?
3.
And we've already got the head chopped off.
And thrown into the pit.
Thrown into the pit. All right. We'll pick that up in the morning. So 3 claws, no specified number of scales. Okay. How much time did that take?
You would have probably, with that roll, you would be getting towards close to dawn.
Then, with his work done, Milk Thistle will clean off his dagger and go back to sleep for a couple of hours.
For those of you who, I believe it was the guards who did the final watch, but the rest of the watches and everything else goes smoothly without any issues.
That's good.
You all wake up to, a mostly butchered corpse. Somebody's moving. A mostly butchered corpse of this creature.
Ugh.
What a lovely day.
Yeah, thank the gods we aren't being eaten today. That thing was a pain to deal with.
Well, the day's still young. Those basilisks dead yet? Well, bloody.
So, I was thinking about what all of you said you're on a journey for. Something about what was it, a goat-headed demon or something like that?
Yes. He's not very nice.
Hold on a minute, let me just read through history real fast. I need to find it. Where is it?
Oh, okay. I was like, why do I still have a negative to my thing? Then I realized I have pin still. They're grappled still on.
Take off the grapple. You're no longer grappled.
Let's see. Jump. I recall seeing a symbol that looked like a deer's head with something dripping from the horns when I was younger. Apparently, there was a demon with the very same person who caused me to get to this point that murdered my family. Don't remember why, aside from all we had was a rare book. This has been bothering me for some time. Once time comes, I'm gonna be searching for that damned robot deer and taking him down.
It seems our
Killed
enemies are the
one,
same.
so I also want to live revenge.
Yeah. I'm gonna be training constantly from now on. I'm not gonna let myself fall like that again.
Oh.
To be fair, you did satiate its appetite.
Please, don't remind me.
Well, at least you're alive.
Yep.
Yeah, look on the bright side of things.
Yeah?
The bright side of things is that you are hard to kill. That means you're valuable.
Indeed.
Good thing you had that. I guess the bright side was also Alexandrite also followed, so we could keep healing you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm just glad I could have helped you.
Nightshine, are you injured?
Bit.
That won't do. You're also getting poked with the wand.
Well, sadly, it looks like my battle mask is starting to reach its limits as the years come by. So, when it finally falls into dust, and when you guys see what hides under it, I just pray you won't think any less of me.
I'm sure we won't. We all have our scars.
You secretly a deer.
No, please. We
No.
all have our secret.
I suppose.
Trust me, it took me a while to see Lightning's face.
Yeah.
Or at least her true face.
And what's that supposed to mean? She chuckles.
Well, I do believe that our job is... I'm not sure if our job is done yet or not.
That fire's been going for a while.
Well, the fire would have gone out by now.
Yeah, we should probably check in that cave, see if there's anything left.
How about you guys go first this time?
Yeah, and with that, Bernd gets his armor on and grabs his katana as he starts heading down.
Which of us can see in the dark?
Me?
Let me double check. I don't think I can.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
fuck, I
need
can see in
a...
the dark. I'm gonna have to go first, huh?
Well, you are the stealthiest of us. I'm just gonna no clip down.
That's fine. You don't have to run around the edge.
Aww.
You're grabbing the gravity gun and,
Boink.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Alright, where's the head? We need the head.
I can drop the head.
The head landed about here-ish.
Okay, Milk Thistle will retrieve the head and put that in his bag of holding.
What are
Which-
you?
Alright, I guess it'll just take 20 to push this rock.
So you have a boulder in the way, but there is enough space for a pony to potentially squeeze through.
Fine, I'll do it.
Well, I was gonna say, we can just open up the,
Yeah.
push the boulder out of the way.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so... Alright. 1, 2...
Can we just take 20?
What?
Can we just take a 20?
Yeah, I mean, it takes time to move
Yeah.
it out of the way.
Yeah.
Rather than doing it like in one quick move, you spend about half an hour working out the right way to move it and that sort of thing, basically.
No, it's not half an hour. I don't buy that. Bunch of weaklings. Did my tea do nothing for you?
If you roll, then you do it straight there and then. Taking 20 is taking your time.
Alright.
But you are able to shift the boulder out of the way.
Alright, Lightning, if, I guess you're going in. If you see anything, scream.
Milk Thistle is gonna take out a torch and use spark to light it up.
Burn directly on...
Stealthily slip into the darkness.
Let's see.
So, you slip into this section. So, what you come into is what looks to be a cave that has been like carved out by some sort of creature.
And is the
there's
fire
a mo-
nearby?
There's a momentarily panic as you see another one of these basilisks, but it's not moving.
So yeah, this isn't the one we saw. This is its mate.
Sleeping.
You do see as well in the cave, there appears to be like remains of mills. There's some bones scattered around.
Is there an egg clutch?
No, there's no egg clutch.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You see a bunch of dead babies. Good job.
You but you can see what appears to be the remains of like almost luggage.
Huh?
Hmm.
She goes over and pokes it.
Basically, it's like torn open, like trunks. You get the sense there's a skeletal mane of what might have been a pony or two. There's some bags, clothing torn out all over the place. But you are able to spot like shiny things in there as well.
All right, what do I see?
You quickly go down and you find a silver piece coin. But there's definitely more scattered around.
All right, she'll look around and gather up the shinies.
Lightning has been in there for 5 minutes, and you've not heard a thing.
It's fine, guys. She comes out.
All right.
Milk Thistle's going to walk inside with his torch so that way he can see.
You see Lightning is very much digging through some what appears to be ruined luggage, basically.
Apparently there was some people who have been here.
Have you found their bodies?
There's a load of bones around, so...
All right. Milk Thistle's going to roll survival to identify the bones. Were these ponies?
Yes.
Were they already dead before we started the fire?
Oh god, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
they look like
if they're bones, then I.
All right. How many adults basilisks did we kill?
2.
And how many babies?
You don't see any signs of baby ones.
Really? That's hard to believe. Milk Thistle's going to roll perception to locate the nest or some other escape hole that could have been used. Darn it.
I mean, it's not hard. You do find what appears to be a nest that has... It shows that it's relatively fresh, like it's not long been completed.
Yeah, these are newlyweds.
Have we coup de grace the female to make sure that she's dead?
No one has stabbed it yet, no.
I
Okay.
do not think it's alive.
Milk Thistle's going to do that just to be sure.
Do you have a stabbing implement?
He has a dagger, just regular plain Jane dagger.
Cool.
Always gotta have a backup dagger.
Now, question, when it comes to coup de grace, I have a -1 to my strength. Do I double my -1 or just roll 0?
You technically double your -1, I
I
believe.
think you just auto crit, man.
Yeah,
All right.
sure. Stab it in the head.
Make
Oh,
the
it has to make
face.
It's got a DC 11 con.
I mean, it died from smoking inhalation. It doesn't need to make any saves.
Oh god. That remind me of the time when one of my players almost killed me. Goddamn haunt.
God bless. Yeah, just making sure. All right. And with that, Milk Thistle is going to roll survival to cut open the female to see if she was pregnant.
You go to town butchering this creature's innards. You will find what would be the signs of close to laying eggs.
Milk, I won't kink shame you, but could you take your fetishes private?
Would you rather me do this in the open where everyone could see? Perhaps air it out
Just-
as its body
there's a
rots
few-
and begin to smell the air up with a delicious aroma.
There's a few, corners around.
Try not to be so squeamish.
I'm sorry, I just, I don't really cutting open the wound every so often.
We are making absolute certain that this area is clear. There are creatures who can survive inside the womb of their dead mother and even hatch and be born afterwards. Precautions have to be taken. And as he explains this, Milk Thistle is going to cut open. I forget what the biological part is, but essentially where the eggs are stored, he's going to cut them out and then crush each one.
Fair enough. I have no idea what that part would be called.
Yeah. I know on birds and reptiles, I think it's cloacula or something like that.
Cloaca.
Cloaca. Actually, no.
Is that
that's
all
okay.
the stuff that lightning?
Milk Thistle is going to crush every single egg.
You destroy those eggs.
Hey guys, what I found.
What did you find?
As she gathers up all the stuff and torn open suitcases to pile up. As she shows everyone the money.
That is a considerable haul. Green
I know,
space.
right? That's like 90 silver, which is like 9 gold.
No, those are 28 platinum pieces.
True. Yeah, that is
It's 280 gold.
280 gold, 270. Okay, so 28.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me do calculations. I'm good at math.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go out and ask one of the workers for a shovel.
Yeah, they've got spare shovels.
Okay, and I am going to start digging graves for the dead ponies.
Okay.
Same.
Outside the quarry, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Best place to bury them, because if you bury them inside a quarry, they won't stay buried for long.
Also,
Okay,
digging through
so-
stone is very challenging.
There is that as well. The ponies are mostly bones at this point.
86 platinum.
Other than it's difficult to identify like every single bit. I mean, you can gather enough what you identify as a pony and be able to take it to bury.
And Milk Thistle will assist with the burial. How many remains did we find?
It's based on what you've got. You believe 2 individuals.
I'm guessing no one took any of the money because lightning was.
The platinum.
Okay,
Well,
so you're pretty much a banker, so.
Yeah.
Actually, Milk Thistle has the funds from the last stuff that we sold.
Yeah, I still need to get that back.
Can a thief be trusted with the gold?
No.
Didn't think so.
I mean, she did. Lightning did save our asses as well.
Here's the thing, though.
Not
She's
for
not
longer.
an evil thief.
I was gonna say, Milk, you're the one propping her up as the queen. Next in line. You can't trust the queen.
All right. You know what?
Hmm.
Yeah.
We can't let these things divide us now.
Yeah. I'll. Brundle puts faith in Lightning, and yeah, I think that I trust Lightning with the money.
thank you.
So
You've barely met her. Shall we put all of our trust and all of our gold in her hooves?
No.
Milk, if anything, I'm the safest. 1, I can fly. 2, I have access to the Thieves Guild. And 3, let's just say if anyone comes after the money based on appearance alone, they're gonna have a very hard time.
I mean, at this point, we all have. This journey itself is gonna mean we put our faith into one another. So.
And we did agree before you.
Yes, I suppose that's true. If I come to you needing money, can I count on you to give me what's needed?
Of course. There's no reason for me not to.
May I have your word?
Hang on. What's the thing? Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a cupcake in my eye. Is that how it goes?
No.
Close enough.
Milk Thistle raises his eyebrows, takes a deep breath, but then almost
Look, you
reluctantly,
have
but does
that-
agree. Very well. If the others trust you, then so do I. And he begins shaking down all of his money bags. He's got them separated per coin.
Oh, don't be afraid to give your own personal stash.
No, I believe we should keep our money together as a means of knowing exactly how much we have.
All right.
This is true. All right, I need to pull up Hero Lab so I can see how much I have on me.
All right. Here, I'll give you.
Hang on, I also had my own little stash, so currently, 270 gold.
There's all Alexandrite's money. Just don't get eaten.
Ha. Oh. All right. We're gonna have to find a currency place fast so I can get all this like translate into platinum. Because woof.
We'll likely have to go to a banker to transfer it all to platinum.
Yeah.
Indeed, because
So, let's see.
Well, after this, we are heading to a big city, so.
Gold is the universal currency.
1,950. So here is Burned Requiem's gold. So he's gonna put that in with the group fund.
that's oh my goodness, you got a lot of gold.
Do you have any others? Copper, platinum, silver?
Let me double check. Let's see. That would be under, I think, here.
Just out of curiosity, what's our total funds right now?
Hang on, I'm doing
we're-
calculation.
Yeah, we're adding all this up.
110 platinum. 591.
I do not have any other gold.
Also, I'm assuming our mule is just like in the back somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not gonna always put it on the map.
Yeah, let's just say I'm gonna be putting the gold, all the stuff on the mule for now because oh god, that's gonna put me over encumbered so much.
Yeah.
Milk Thistle has a bag of holding. He could actually carry it, no problem.
Hmm.
Yeah. I have no other currency on hand.
Yeah.
So
We currently
it-
have. Oh wait, I still need to add in the 1,950 gold. 2,829. 2829. So we have 110, 2,829 gold, 301 silver, and 900 copper. So I'm just gonna put that in my other current.
Yeah, if you put it in the other slot.
How many copper?
991.
All right, so just to verify, 110 platinum, 2,829 gold, 301 silver, 991 copper, correct?
Yes, correct. Yeah,
All right.
and we'll put that in the doesn't take up weight column. I'd be at 134 pounds. No, I'd be way over. Yeah, 134
Here's-
pounds.
Here's my concern. If we put it on the mule could easily be pickpocketed because I frankly don't keep a sharp eye on it at all times.
All right,
I
we'll
can
keep it in your
carry-
bag of coal for now.
Do you trust me as your treasurer?
Yes, for now, yes. Until we can get to a bank, and then I'll.
yes, we should probably get the rolls settled.
All right. Are there any objections?
Nope, no objections.
Nope.
I'll keep the gems, though.
All right.
No objections from me.
Then I'll add a character. I'll input these total amounts in my Roll20 character sheet.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
It's also in mine.
All right.
I still need to sell this silver comb.
If,
Oh, yeah, still-
if the money's been passed over to Milkfist, Lightning, remove it from your character sheet. So we
Yep,
don't send
I
it
have.
down. No, that's fine.
And I'm gonna add gems and that potion, which I'll have. Night Shine.
Yes?
Do you know what this potion is?
Probably?
Give it a look.
Knowledge? What?
Knowledge.
Yeah.
No, spellcraft.
Oh, spellcraft. I could identify it myself probably too.
I also want to detect magic on the shell, just in case.
Wait, the shell?
Is the shell magical by any chance?
Do you let him, because you put it into your bag at Lightning, do you let him look at the...
Sure. Give it a look.
The shell is not magical.
Okay.
The potion is magical. Lightning, you have no idea what it is.
Alright. Oh.
That'll work.
Ooh, nice.
It is a potion of guidance.
It's trash.
Well, we can sell it.
Could be useful.
That's a +1 for a short while. It's not a terrible spell.
Potion of guidance, and I am praise on the gem.
Yep.
And the shell.
Yep, so you got 2 gems, 1 shell.
Oh, you want me to roll free appraise checks?
Yep. Right,
Oh,
so
damn.
You know the cost of the last 2. The gem which starts with an R is 11 gold, and the shell is worth... and the shell is worth 12.
So the rhodochrosite is 11 and the shell is...
Yeah.
What about the spinel?
You're not sure, but you think around the 40 mark, but you don't know for sure.
Help.
May I analyze it?
Sure.
While this is going on, I'm gonna just go check on the villagers, see how they're doing with setting up.
They're basically preparing the area for mining. Milk Pixel, you're quite sure that it will be worth 55 gold.
Nice. Nice.
It's a shame they had to
Nifty.
die, but their property will certainly be put to good use.
Well, better than it being taken by one of the other people here.
Indeed.
Was there any kind of identification on the luggage, a signet ring, any kind of paperwork saying who they are or where they were going?
No, it was all torn up, probably by these two.
Then, Alexandrite, if I may, I'll go with you to give them their last rites and help you bury them.
All right, thank you.
I'll come with two.
Same.
All right. That's done, and we have verified that the tunnel is completely empty now, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, Mr. GM, God above, who controls the world and universe we live in, there's some XP that needs to be delivered.
Yes. You dealt with the second one and didn't even have to fight it.
Suffocation! Hell yeah!
And because of our brilliant plan that absolutely worked, we should get double XP because it was so great.
Nice
We
fight.
should get just a whole level.
Yeah. I mean, the ingenuity alone should be worth an extra something or other.
Well, the ingenuity allows you to get the XP without doing any fighting.
Man, we should plan like this more often.
There's 5 of you. I'll divide it by 5.
Yeah, 5.
I still don't know when I'm going to be using that here.
I've only got 1 hero point left after helping.
Oh yeah, we have 2 hero points, don't we?
I have 3.
Some of
We
you
have 3?
Yeah.
You had 3 because you gained 1 after you defeated your dear friend. But some people have spent 1 or 2.
I haven't spent any yet.
I only spent the 1.
Yeah, I spent my second one today.
I'm probably going to be using those hero points for motivational
Oh,
speeches.
Burn, you only started with one, as you only just joined the party.
Yeah. 320.
Wait, Nightshine, how did you get the extra? Because we started off with 960 XP. I completely missed that.
Hmm.
All right, so that was the big
Yeah,
creature.
for defeating the big
The 320 was for the
For the second
basics.
Basilisk.
Plus 960 XP, you said.
All right, cool.
653 plus. What was it, 920?
Just look at the number I posted. That's our.
Yeah, we should have the same number.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone
yeah,
should
that's
be
what
on
I got. 24,879. That's what I got.
Alright. So, as everyone's getting everything done, Burn is going to look to them and go, well, before we depart from Galloping Dam, I do need to meet up with my mentor again. Let him know that that I found some companions to assist me in my journey.
Oh.
Alright.
I have no clue where he is. He's probably in a bar getting drunk.
Nightshine, you should know where the bars are.
I do.
What
Well,
would your wife think?
I mean, to be fair, he was always in the bar and back in Village at Town, so.
Hmm.
All right. What time of day is it right now?
I mean, this is still fairly early morning. I mean, going down there, searching that, and messing around would take you, what, an hour at most?
Okay. Are the villagers hard at work?
Yeah, they're setting up, getting ready for getting this place set up. I mean, it's clear that they are preparing it for more people to come down. So they're not doing any mining as of yet, but they're doing a lot of pre-preparation.
All right. Let's see. Which way is the moon going to rise tonight?
Would that be a astronomy roll?
Survival, I believe.
Astronomy would be something you can use, or survival, yes.
All right. Well, let me check my background, or maybe it's my profession. Yeah, profession's in the background. So.
All right. We'll roll and see if we're both correct.
Nope, I don't know a damn thing.
You pay more attention to the stars than the moon itself. Obviously, Milk Thistle, being a member of the Nightmare, you've got a very good idea exactly where the moon will rise. I believe you even have a compass, don't you?
Do I? Oh wait, did we pick one up?
I have a wayfinder. Or wait. Yeah, I swear I do.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different group. I thought one of you had a compass.
Nope.
Okay, but you've got a good sense of the direction the moon will be rising.
All right, then Milk Thistle's gonna...
Yeah, I have a wayfinder, which is basically a compass.
Okay. Then Milk Thistle's gonna turn to Alexandrite and say, I believe we should bury them with their headstones facing that direction. So let's see. On this map, what direction would that be?
I now have to try and think. My brain. It should be that way. Oh no, wrong button.
Oh god, combat!
Where the dragon got up.
Should be that way.
That way?
Ah,
Then,
So that would be northwest.
so perhaps over here, just on the other side of the mouth of the second entrance. We can investigate once we're done.
All right, I don't have much problem with that. Also, because the sun rises the same way as the moon, I believe.
The moon will actually rise on different horizons and at different times of night.
Yeah. But Everglow's a bit weird with its where things rise from. It's a bit not as uniformed as we are.
Mm.
As Everglow as a planet is more of like silly putty.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a very strange world where the sun rises in the northwest.
Yeah.
it's shaped like a pony.
Well, no. The planet is literally a bit more like silly putty. It kind of warps and changes.
All right. Alexandra, did you bring a shovel?
Yes.
The milk thistle will begin gathering stones to make a headstone for each of the two graves.
Alexander will start digging.
You've got plenty of stone to choose from around here, so
Lightning will keep watch while they do that.
you would be able to find something suitable.
Lightning will keep watch while they do that.
Yeah, that's fine. It probably takes you how deep are you planning to put the bones?
A proper grave is 6 feet, but a hasty grave about 3 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just deep enough so like nothing will like easily disturb it.
Okay. All right. So you lay you dig some shallow graves and place the bones inside. Give them as much of a sort of respectful burial as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably just give like a little prayer to the Sun Queen.
And on top of that, Milk Thistle will stand between the graves and begin chanting an infernal, and he will create water and pour water over both of the graves until the freshly dug soil is completely wet and then packed down. So with that done, we have this other quarry down here, and Lightning, you just did a simple flyover last night. Might be worth investigating more closely.
Okay.
We'll do our best, Night Sean.
Yeah.
Which is why we roll perception before blindly walking into the giant hole in the ground.
Yep.
Because that's a smart thing to do.
So walking into this area, I mean, it looks very much just as Milkfish would describe. A giant hole in the ground. It sort of slopes down, and sort of the hill rise that it's built into sort of surrounds you. It's a good sort of encampment area, and it would be a good place to camp, shielded from the elements, that sort of thing. But there's no holes in the wall or anything else like that. It looks very much like the beginnings of a quarry which has been abandoned.
And are there any signs of any kind of animal activity, manure, tufts of fur, shed scales, anything like that?
Roll me survival.
27.
You can find some very light activity. Nothing indicates a large creature, just the sort of normal things you would expect to be running around in this area. Insects like scorpions, that sort of thing, but nothing which would cause major distress.
So nothing that could be potentially be like a swarm of insects that might attack in the middle of the night.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Okay. Well, other than the general wildlife, this area looks clear. Lightning, would you detect magic in this area?
Is
'Cause
lightning
other
here?
than, other than just being in territory, I wonder if there's anything drawing the magical creatures to this area.
This is a possibility.
Perhaps we should also check on where the creature came from.
That would be worth our time.
Lightning, you are muted, by the way, if you are talking.
Lightning!
Very, very frightening.
Galileo!
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 Let me go, let me go, let me go.
Night Shine's gone, Lightning is gone, Milk Thistle did not prepare detect magic.
Well,
Well, I will assume Lightning will cast Detect Magic.
Thank you.
You will not find anything magical in the quarry.
Okay. Then before we venture off to discover where the gigantic creature came from, Milk Thistle is going to cast Drink Deep from Mirmir's Well, and he's going to ask the question of the Nightmare, what danger are we going to encounter once we track the origins of that creature? And he's going to roll 1d20 plus 6. Please be a 20 plus. No!
no.
I am never going to get that spell off.
And I had such a good answer for you.
Wait, how many
Let's have a
times can I
look.
cast this spell? I think it's once every 24 hours. Let me
It is
check.
once.
Yeah.
It is once every 24.
God bless America.
All right. I like it.
I can. I live in England.
You want some nice obscure thing that will be helpful.
I mean, it's completely your discretion, but sure, I would love some helpful information.
I mean, I use the word helpful very loosely.
Like, wash your hooves before dinner. That's helpful.
Social distancing.
Roll high in the initiative phase.
Do better.
Don't get
Get-
hit.
Get good.
Drink more water.
Yeah, that's generally helpful.
Actually, we all should. Everyone should drink water.
I got a thing of water next to me, so
I've gone about halfway through my water. I'm okay.
I also have tea also. So
Can't spell words. No. Good stuff. Huh? Oh. Yes, it is. Oh, you. Christ, man. Oh, there's an E in it. That'd be one.
Well, here's my question. Even if we were to find its lair, what would we find there? Probably just... Because we don't even know what that thing was or if there's more of them.
Well, that's precisely the reason why we should track it down. If there are more of them, that means we're in its hunting range. We need to remove the danger so that we're successful.
Well,
I was gonna say, did anyone actually identify that thing?
We
I
rolled
have
high enough, but we never found the name of it.
You did have Whisper actually did. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'm terrible with trying to pronounce names.
Yeah, we'll just
he
go
would
to
say
Whisper and ask him.
But here,
I'll be here. He is. He.
Oh.
Sounds like something there. He does say that these creatures can be very territorial, and they tend to attack first and ask questions later, type of thing. But they have been known to be reasoned with. And there's also belief that these things have some sort of connection to blue dragons.
That is a little worrisome. Do we know
Wait.
if they,
These things can be reasoned with?
Well, you have to be you have to be very brave or very stupid to attempt it, but it has been known to happen. But you need to bring something that it's going to consider a worthy prize, not to instantly eat you.
they don't sound like very social creatures.
Nope.
They tend to be very territorial and sort of prowl over a large section of land, attacking any creature that of significant size that may be in it. They tend to live near cliffs.
Do they have a nest?
More cave.
So if we go hunting, we'll do some spelunking.
Oh boy.
Hey, just think of it this way. There might be more gold.
Can we assume that this is an apex predator, or does it keep more dangerous creatures away?
It tends to be an apex predator and will attack other predators to basically remove them from its territory.
So you're saying that we're going to pause everything, we're going down the nest of these things?
I mean, we do have a job to finish up.
If this is the most dangerous creature in this area, everything else will be easier to take care of.
And
If
given
we-
that this will be its hunting area, the chances are this thing would have driven off anything else.
Yeah, so this thing was probably the...
So we need to go make sure this was the only one here.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
You two really want to get eaten again, don't
We'll be prepared for it this time.
Indeed.
Can anyone really be prepared to be put in something's stomach?
Of course.
Yeah, there's special items to even allow you to prepare for such a thing.
Cover yourself in spikes so you get lodged in its throat and it suffocates.
There's even
I'd rather use free feather.
there's even a gel you can coat yourself in, so you taste horrible.
Oh,
Again,
at least
free
now
feather
we'll know
token would
to
do just-
stay away from it, at least.
All right. So to work out where this creature come from, it's going to require a survival check to obviously follow its trail back to its left.
Like that milk.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I think anything would.
All right, we
Yes.
inform the guards that we're about to leave. We're going to be hunting down the remainder of these creatures.
Yeah, we'll explain that this thing is probably the most dangerous thing that they'll face, so they probably don't need us to babysit.
But the guards should be on high alert just in case any other predators or monsters come from without. We've cleared out the hole, so anything that attacks them will be coming from the outside.
Indeed.
All right, and rolling that survival.
Yep, same.
Nice.
Nope.
Mary, wait. What are you doing, Daft Cat?
All right, so it's a total of 32.
Okay. So finding the prints of this was relatively easy. Given its sheer size, it leaves quite a big groove as it kind of trundling over the sort of reddish sand here.
Not to mention its multiple legs and.
Yeah. So you actually end up following the trail for a little bit. I'm going to start again. It appears that it was probably on patrol, and you find that it's obviously started its either hunting or patrolling its territory. After about 3 hours, it does then start heading back towards the cliff face, and you seem to be heading directly towards one of these sort of more rocky cliff areas in this area of the world.
All right. Does it build a nest on the cliff itself, like hanging over the cliff, or does it build one inside, like digging to the rock?
It tends to find natural caves.
All right. Who here has
Nice.
knowledge geography?
I actually do.
Let me see.
Oh, Knight's probably higher than mine.
I'm back
You
just
should
in
both roll.
time. Yes.
We are tracking down where the big monster came from last night, so that way we can clear out its nest and make sure there's no more threats.
And did
Also-
I? Yeah.
What were you trying to find out?
Just trying to find the caves.
All right.
Yeah, natural caves in the area.
I mean, you're following its. You're literally following this creature's footprints. It's going to lead you directly to its door.
Oh, it turns out you weren't needed at all, Nightshine. Can't believe you actually put
Hey.
skill ranks in knowledge geography. How dare you
Just
try to...
one.
Huh.
Well, with Nightshine looking at the topography of the land around us, does he help us more quickly locate where the cave is, so that way the tracks and then his knowledge of the surrounding area leads us directly to it?
Yeah.
Yay!
With his knowledge and skill, he's Mary. Stop it. 1 second.
Okay.
I can hear the cat. Meow, meow, meow.
Who wants chicken? Who wants liver? Meow mix, please deliver.
Huh.
Alright, sorry about that. With Nightshine's skill in geography, he's able to sort of better work out where to head to. So you can sort of disregard the tracks for the most part, and sort of make a beeline to roughly where he would estimate. Once you get there, you spend a few more minutes to reascertain where the tracks are, and you go up a sort of a little bit of a windy cliff face, and you come to the entrance of a cave that is large enough for this creature to move in and out of. Based on the markings around the area, this looks like where it comes out of, and it basically just sort of climbs directly down the cliff rather than using the windy path you took.
Okay.
Before we approach the mouth of the cave, what direction is the wind blowing? Or to get a faster answer, is the wind blowing toward the entrance of the cave from where we are standing?
No, it's blown away from you.
Okay, perfect. So milk this.
What you can find about the entrance of the cave, there are carcasses and of fairly large creatures, at least by your standards. And there is a lot of indications of bones and various things like that.
How deep is this cave?
You are unsure.
All right. Well, I guess I'll light a torch and say, well, nothing else to do but move in.
Yep.
See, Night Shine Lightning Streak, will you detect magic on your way inside?
Yeah.
Magical creatures will light up if hit with detect magic, won't they?
No.
They will not. Okay.
And we already know this thing is not evil, so I won't be able to light anything up with detect.
Alright, so you guys proceed inwards carefully, cautiously. You can hear the noise of water dripping down in the cave, deeper in, it echoes around. The sound of your horseshoes, again, also echo around this cave. But for the moment, it does sound very quiet.
Everyone stop.
All right, I stop.
Lightning will stop way behind me.
Does anyone have detect life?
No.
That's
No.
actually a cleric question, but Milk Thistle did not prepare it today.
No.
We are very likely walking into an ambush. Be prepared to fight.
All right. With that, Burned is going to draw his katana.
Can lightning roll perception
Yeah, there's nothing
to
stopping you.
try and see what's attempting to ambush?
By all means.
Come on.
Milk Thistle, once everyone is quiet, he's going to specifically listen to see if there's any kind of heavy breathing or any shifting around inside.
Okay. Other than the sound of all of you and the dripping water that you heard, it seems quiet.
Can lightning go to roll stealth?
Yeah.
And she's gonna go hide behind rock.
While she does that, Milk Thistle is going to roll perception again. Is there a second set of tracks outside to indicate that there were two creatures?
Nothing that indicates to you there is two, but it's very difficult to tell numbers based on the markings. It doesn't. It appears if there was more than one, they've gone over the same path, and it would be almost impossible to tell how many there was.
What about inside?
Inside, you're on stone, so you see scratch and claw marks, indicating that obviously the claws have marked it. But there's a lot of those all over the place. So again, clearly something like what has claws has lived here and pretty much gone in most of the areas. So it's difficult to tell how many there would be.
Are we able to see the ceiling of the cave?
Yes.
Okay. I can't determine if there is a second one inside. There's multiple claw marks, but it could be from the same one. Tread with the utmost caution.
Indeed.
So you guys planning to search as much of this cave as possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you begin to search in. There seems to be like a large entrance area, and there seems to be a number of smaller chambers that lead off.
Ah, yes, let's split up.
Yeah, sure. This is totally a Scooby-Doo episode.
One of them you have a foul smell coming from. One of them you can hear the sound of water. The other one is silent.
What do we hear the sound of?
Water.
Water.
Is the foul-smelling one the smell of decay?
No. Well, kind of.
It's the smell of shit.
Oh no.
Well.
Like, more specifically, is this the type of creature who will store its food away, like bury it underground, for example, until it begins to rot so it's easier to digest?
No, it tends to eat it whole and then pass whatever it doesn't want. It can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say
can't
like.
digest.
It's probably yeah.
All right. Would knowledge engineering tell us what other kind of creatures are living in here?
It will give you a vague idea.
Who has knowledge engineering?
I do. At least one I do.
I believe I do as well. Yes, I do.
I mean, you've got a vague idea on caves. Quite a lot of things do. You've got your basic things like bats and stuff like that, oozes and gelatinous cubes, and then the deeper you go, you tend to get more other interesting things. You get the feeling because of the nature of the creature you're hunting, it probably wouldn't have tolerated sharing its house with anything.
All right. Which direction
This
should we go?
probably was a solitary creature.
It seems that way so far, but I think we should make sure.
Check out the room with water coming from it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so you head towards the sound of water. You come to a large pool of water. It looks like it sort of spreads out a fair bit of distance, but you can see the caves all the way around. It doesn't look like it's too deep, but it will be deep enough that you will be submerged if you get towards its center.
Is there more cave past the water, or does it end there?
It ends here.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, there's 3 small chambers, and
You've got water running down into this sort of section. There's a chances it probably filters out somewhere, but you don't see any clear indication where.
Okay.
all
I
right.
believe this one's clear.
Alright.
So let's save the foul-smelling one last.
Yeah, the foul-smelling one is definitely saved for last. So that means we go into the silent one.
Alright, let's go.
Right. This one you find appears to be some sort of nest, lack of better words. It's got a sort of a clear, sort of raised area where there seems to be sand brought in, as well as a number of other natural materials that seems to be sort of looks like they've been crushed by something heavy laying on it.
You know, if we're lucky, we might find a horde.
Alright.
Said these things are related to dragons.
Just keep your voice down for now.
Alright, so Bernd is going to try to use perception to peer into the nest, like see if there's any eggs or like eggshells laying around.
Okay.
Alright, let me just get down there. Where are you, perception? Here you are. Boop!
So you have a look inside. You don't see anything like shells or eggs or like there was anything like that at all.
Alright. He's going to return to the group and in a very hushed tone, he's going to say, it appears that there is nothing in the nest, no eggshells or anything. So maybe it was a solitary.
And a male.
Oh yeah, when I cut into the creature, was it male or female?
Let me check to see how this is use. Roll me because a reptile creature that tends to be a lot harder to work out. So roll me intelligence check. Let's see if you can recall as you were dissecting.
So just flat intelligence?
Flat intelligence, yeah.
Bam.
You are quite sure that you believe
You broke up. What is it?
you believe it is was male.
Was male. Okay.
All right. I guess that just leaves the last and least pleasant.
Yeah.
And Milk Thistle's going to hold his torch up to look at the ceiling. Is there anything suspended from the ceiling?
No,
Okay.
other than like rocks and stuff like that.
Stalactites. All
Yeah.
right. On to the last chamber.
Careful with that torch. We don't want another Frank situation.
Oh god.
Frank.
Oh, just in Duck's game, they blew up a sewer and methane gas exploded the
By
entire.
lighting up a torch.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that would actually be funny.
You go to the smelly area now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lightning will not. Yeah, you guys have fun.
So, what you guys do find is, well, probably what you expected.
That's a lot of shit.
Yes, but you do notice things that give off a bit of a shine, which is passed over the piles.
I'm going
I
to-
don't know about I don't know about you guys, but I really don't want to go digging for shit.
I'm going to detect
If I-
magic on this shit.
Nightshine, do you have prestidigitation prepared? No. Give me an hour. I'll have it ready.
Before that, do I detect magic on this shit?
You detect one magical source. Two magical sources inside the pipe.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
You
A lot
guys
of you
are so
have no
childish.
stomach for this kind of work. All right, Milk Thistle is gonna dig through the poop and dig it out.
You dig through where Nightshine indicates he detected magic. You come across a scroll case that contains a scroll, and you come across a wand.
Anything else, Shiny?
Those are the main things, as well as bone bits, pieces like that, odd bits of like metal, which might have been horseshoes or may have been metal buttons off clothing, that sort of thing. And a few, you might catch the odd bit of armor or a ruined weapon.
All right. So with the scroll case, is it a divine scroll, a divine spell?
You would need to identify it first.
All right. What do I roll to identify a scroll?
You either need to use read magic, or there was something else you can do. I believe it's knowledge arcana, but I'm gonna double check actually.
I believe if it's a divine spell, I can simply just read it without activating it, so I would know what it is.
No, even with divine scrolls, you have to identify the scroll with first before you make use of it.
All right.
You
Nice.
can, if it's a divine one, you can use it without making a roll. That's the only advantage you get.
Okay.
Read magic.
You have here we go, a scroll of Eagle's Splendor.
That's a good spell.
Yep.
That is, you would know that this one is from a wizard.
And
It should be mine.
Well, technically, because it's both on the wizards and a cleric's list, cleric could utilize it.
all right. And the wand. Knowledge arcana of the wand, please.
No, that is spellcraft again.
Oh, spellcraft. Okay. Spellcraft the wand, if you please.
You know it's a wand of enlarged person with 25 charges left.
Ooh, that's good. That'll be real helpful.
No, we don't have to use our spell slots on that.
All right. Nightshine, would you like the wand?
Let me think. There's someone. I think Lightning has used magical device.
I
We
do,
should
yeah.
give it to her.
Also, if it's something on your spell list, you can just use it without making a use magical device check. So,
Yeah.
Lightning is a sorcerer, so Lightning can use it without making a check.
But Nightshine should be able to as well, since he does that anyway with one of his spells.
I could have it.
I mean, either or, Lightning could, if she had nothing else to do, like enlarge one of us. Like,
Yeah, that way you enlarge Burned, I enlarge Alexandrite.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it seems for all intents and purposes, the caves are clear, and from what we can determine, it was a solitary male.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, from what we can tell so far.
by the way, you should probably want to head to the water room if you want to clean yourself.
Milk Thistle uses create water to wash off his hooves.
I would also indicate that you do catch the odd glint of something shiny in the poop as well. That's just you just guys went straight magic.
Yeah, that's what I was digging for. We're digging for. Yeah, you mentioned like ruined armor, dilapidated weapon, bits of metal for.
He's getting right into that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get all the shiny stuff.
So, I mean, you're digging in. I mean, you're going to start once you start going through some of them, sort of into the more solid bits. You're going to start finding some swords. You're also then going to start finding money. How long do you wish to spend exploring the? And is anyone assisting Milk Thistle with his exploration?
I'll assist him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like I know Alexandrite has a shovel. Milk Thistle's not afraid to get his hooves dirty, and he'll prepare prestidigitation the next time he mixes spells.
Yeah.
Actually, how long does it take to prep a single orison?
I believe normally you can only you prepare your spells once a day, and clerics don't change them unless it's at that particular time. Unless you've got something what says you can swap it out, which is normally a rather rare thing.
Yeah. Well, prestidigitation isn't on his list anyway, so he can't prep that one like I thought.
It's a good thing I can't get the hooves.
All right, so I've got 3 people who are going to go poop dive.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I want perception checks from you guys. I want to see if you do end up finding.
All right.
Do y'all all want to roll to assist me?
Sure. I do not assist.
Alright, let's see if I assist.
No.
I do not assist.
Are you guys having fun?
This is like a Three Stooges sketch.
It clearly Milk Thistle in his element, diving for poop, where you guys are a bit like, ew, no,
And that is technically a 31 since we're digging for hidden objects, I'd say.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They don't really help you, but I mean, they make an effort. It's mostly you doing the work. So overall, from what the stuff you guys will find is valuable, you do spend probably about a good half the day going through its laboratory.
I imagine it's warmer in this part of the cave too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, considering it's pretty much the toilet.
I mean, I say it's warmer. It's actually probably a little bit more cooler because obviously you're in a more warm, deserty area. So outside's probably quite warm, but when you get here, it's a nice sort of cooling effect compared to outside.
For the majority of the cave, sure, but for the amount of poop that we're going through, the bacteria that breaks feces down usually produces quite a bit of heat.
Mm.
Oh, but
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
looky there. We got paid
Ooh.
for our work.
Yeah.
Nice. Then Milk Thistle will rinse off all the currency, kind of dry it off on the cleanest part of his robe, probably his hood, and he'll add that to the bank.
Yep.
You know,
Now we
that's
can start
technically
buying
better than my
stuff.
longsword.
You went poop diving.
The thing that I never thought I'd do in a game.
Same.
Well, I mean, this particular creature, surprisingly enough, it states its treasure should be doubled. So,
Nice. GG, everyone.
We almost have 5,000. Well, we have over. Wait, yeah, we got 8,000 gold.
4, 5.
Nice.
All right. Silver pieces.
I mean, this thing was a scary encounter for you. So,
Yeah, we nearly lost 2 people to this thing.
Yeah.
2 of our frontline people.
And this is why we don't go after giant monsters anymore.
Or at least have a knife on
Are
us.
you kidding me? The
Yep.
payoff is great.
Yep.
Okay,
I should
so
go, should go giant hunt monster hunting.
what is... Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Hmm?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think when if we get some downtime, I'm gonna try to craft some alcohol and earn some money so I can afford some stuff.
Yeah. Do you want the long axe or the hand axe?
Actually, what's the damage on that? 1d6?
Let me see. Yeah, 1d6.
yeah.
And it has a crit 3.
It has a a 3?
Crit. Times 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take the hand axe.
Alright. I'll take
It counts as a light martial weapon.
All
Hey,
right.
a light weapon.
Yeah.
That'll
It
work
can
if
be-
you get swallowed again.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll take the masterwork longsword because it's technically better than the longsword I got. Just because it's masterwork.
You're running just a plain Jane longsword this whole time?
Well, not this whole time, but I had to replace my good sword.
Yeah, you lost your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
It was an unfortunate turn of event.
The weaponry looks Empire design, so it will be in use when the Empire was still functioning, or at least the individual who was possibly eaten part of the Empire carried it on them when they were eaten.
So
GM
Milk Thistle's going to appraise the 6 gems.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, you got a plus 11. Just tell me you're going to appraise because you take 10 and you can basically get 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. 21. 21.
Okay. I will do this then.
Sweet.
The fact that I know one of you has at least appraised at plus 10, I'll probably start to giving you the cost of the gems now.
Ah,
Okay.
Just because,
See, Milk Thistle is all kinds of helpful. You're welcome.
did you guys find anything down there?
Oh, we found quite a bit. It's a shame you weren't here
Oh.
to assist us.
Mind if I take a look? Okay, you have to understand. I'm not digging for a pile of shit like that.
And because of that, you miss out on a literally golden opportunity. And
Excuse me?
Milk Thistle takes his money bag that he has separated with the gold, and out drops thousands of gold.
Oh, shit.
And we have here 6 new gems for you to add to your collection if you wish to carry them. Or shall I?
I'll carry them. Thank you.
Needless to say, the risk that we took killing this creature was certainly a good payoff for us.
Indeed, this is true.
Now, if you
What's-
don't
what's-
mind, I need a bath.
Oh yeah, Milk Thistle's purple robes with golden sewn into it is like completely covered in shit and stain and clinging to him.
You need a wash.
I certainly do. I don't suppose you have prestidigitation, do you?
Fuck, let me check. I don't think I do, actually.
Well, I guess we're all going to the underground lake then.
Oh, I do.
Oh, wonderful. Would you please?
There you go. She just stands there for like a few rounds cleaning up your robes and everyone else's, and then just cleaning everyone. Just, dear goodness me.
See, I would have been a mean player and gave you a hug, but
Why?
Well, then you could have just prestidigitated yourself, and all's well.
still would have hugged you.
And she would have stabbed you.
Thank you, Lightning.
Okay, well, be happy Dive Bomb's not here, but she would.
Oh boy, we might actually be.
You all clean up and start preparing to sort of think about leaving. Now, you probably could get a bit of travel away from the cave, but searching for your preparations at the campsite, searching for the creature, and then searching its cavern has taken up most of your day. So you can get a bit of travel, but then you'll be staying out in the desert, or you can stay here and you'll be a little bit more sheltered from being inside a cave.
Are we due for a storm in the middle of the night, or is it going to be a calm night?
There's no indications that there's a storm falling.
And how many hours travel to reach the camp, and how many hours are left in the day?
Reach the camp. You probably could reach the camp. That would be fine. But you wouldn't be able to get a good distance towards Galloping Dam at all. Because when you followed its path, you kind of went around the houses, where if you go straight back to the camp, you'd be able to make it.
Yeah, we might as well just head straight back to the camp and then head to Galvin Dam in the morning.
Yeah, that works.
All right, so back to the camp then?
Yep.
All right. And what knowledge would we need to know what kind of wildlife or other magical creatures are in this area that the Belir was keeping away, or Behir was keeping away?
That one, you would probably need to have a good understanding of this particular area and what dwells there.
Oh, we just went through its poop.
Yeah. I mean, other than what you realise, what it's been eaten and stuff, which you got like large insects, like scorpions and that sort of thing. What was there? But there was nothing else that would match this sort of creature's scariness factor.
Yeah, that seems to be the big dog in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything with any sort of semi-intelligence probably knew to stay away, where what you seem to have found are mostly the sort of things that would just sort of bumble in. Or are more nomadic, and so they don't quite understand what would have been here because they travel.
All right. I believe we're good to head back to the camp then. Any objections?
Nope.
Nope.
None here.
Let's be on our way.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
In dickery.
All right. So you probably arrive back at the camp as the villagers and stuff are basically starting to finish up for the day. Basically,
kind of-
just finished having the evening meal.
What kind of progress have they made?
They've got the marquee set up. So there's now a canopy over the top here. They've got a makeshift kitchen going. They've got some washrooms. They're still camping underneath it at the moment. There's no sort of tents or anything set up above.
Have they done the basic thing like dig a latrine so they literally don't shit where they eat?
Yeah. They've done
Okay.
that sort of stuff.
Have they set up defenses?
No, not as of yet.
All right, where are the guards?
They're probably finishing eating.
Was anyone on watch when we approached?
One of the villagers would have spotted you coming.
Oh, well, at least someone is keeping a lookout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just going to head over to see if there's any food left.
Yeah, you would be able to grab some food.
Alright. I'm going to take a seat down with some of the men.
It's mostly just the soldiers that are eating now. Most of the other villagers are finished.
Okay. I'll take some seats with the soldiers and just try to chat them up a bit, like get to know them and such.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to find too much in regards to anything fantastically interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They've mostly do this sort of thing as it was normally easy work. This is the most difficult thing that they've had to actually do, but it's got them out of the house, out of the area. It's been interesting as well as scary at moments, given the creatures that you guys dealt with.
Well, the good news is the most terrifying creature has been cleared out. We determined that there's no more than this one that was in this immediate area. However, since it was an apex predator, it was keeping more dangerous creatures at bay. They won't be as ferocious as this one, but you should always be on watch and expecting any amount of danger to come your way. If you are observant and you are alert, you'll be able to keep yourself safe. But I highly recommend you immediately begin fortifications of this area. You have plenty of stone, begin crafting a wall, a gate, something, some kind of barricade, if you have any extra wood left over. So that way, if you are attacked, you are able to hold it away. We'll be leaving in the morning at first light, so that way we can head back to your town and let Mayor Stoutheart know of your progress.
Well, you might want to let him know to send somebody down to who actually knows how to construct things like that.
He makes a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So none
Give
of you
some
are
guidelines.
Were all of you just simple volunteers who were pulled out at the last moment?
Pretty much. Offer some hazard pay and it was good, so we went for it.
Oh dear.
No, this was a smart move. Better to lose cannon fodder than those who are actually skilled.
This is
There
true.
you go again.
Do you have any word that needs to be carried back to Mayor Stoutheart?
That we're starting to set up, and there's nothing really to report from our side. It's going to take us a good while to get anything properly set up and stone moving.
This is fair.
Very well. Do you have enough food and enough fresh water to last you at least a week?
Oh yeah, they've got plenty of that side of things.
All right, this is good.
I'm going to approach the guards and say, and this is how you build a watchtower.
You start explaining sort of the engineering side of it. They kind of get lost partway through when you start talking about the more like engineering terms and tools required. It's clear it's going a bit over their head.
Let's see. I have a profession background. I might as well. I have profession soldier. I might as well give some tips to the volunteer guards, like, and to anyone who wants to like listen in, like on how to defend yourself. Of course, I get a horrible roll, but
I mean, you give them some basic advice. I mean, some of it is what they're kind of doing a little bit is they're not sleeping up above it; they're sleeping down below. So anything has to come looking for them rather than looking for them rather than just happily stumble across them.
Mhm.
You recommend that they keep any obviously lights and stuff down to a minimum. Anything that can be seen from a distance, just to help to stop anything being attracted to the area.
for God's sake, don't leave your food out.
Oh yeah, and that sort of stuff.
This is how you attract bears.
Oh my.
And when you sleep, make sure the fire is out, so as to not attract thieves or bandits.
Here?
You would be surprised.
We
I was gonna say, don't forget what we faced, I think 2 nights ago, with the fireflies.
wanted us.
Yes. Milk Thistle is feeling a bit tired, so after he gets something to eat, he's actually going to go to bed a bit early, but he'll still let Nightshine know that he'll take his normal watch at the witching hour.
Before you go to sleep, I have a suggestion for tomorrow.
What is it?
Inside that floating kingdom, there was a chest we couldn't access yet. But maybe we could access it now, because I could try to dispel magic the lock.
We're not as pressed for time, so long as it doesn't take more than half a day, I think we could stop there.
Indeed. That would be fine.
Me and Lightning still can't enter that place, so
We need to figure out a way to beat the bipod.
But Milk Thistle's gonna go to the sleeping area. He's gonna lie down and go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, Bernd is gonna go to his sleeping in the sleeping area and pass out.
All right.
I guess
Yeah, you guys, you set up the watches you were planning to do, but the night is going to go uneventful.
Alright.
You've already done the horrible things that I had planned for you.
Alright, cool. So next day?
Yes, next.
I have a session in like 10 minutes. And
No,
I'm leaving like that.
I was about to ask, are we getting close to where people would have to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to mention is I have my daylight savings tomorrow. No, yeah.
Okay, so our time should match up now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next week it'll be 14:30 CST, correct?
Yeah. I will put the time on the game. So if you go, oh God, when is it? If you look at Roll20, it will tell you what time it will be.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. I can wait until after session's over.
All right.
Yeah.
I thank everybody who joined us today, and hope you can join us next week. We'll see if we can eat anybody else.
Yeah.
Stop them
Ian.
getting away.
See ya.